So some stuff has happened that I want to talk about. So Ludociel came out this week, and he's been a funny guy. For PvP, is absolutely terrible, but it seems like some people have been finding success using him on the new Demonic Beast. If you don't have Mael, it seems like he's a good replacement for Mael because the Pierce card is good for floor 3. If you're at a position where you can't even like beat floor 2 yet, then Lamau. But we have some good news because I didn't find this out. I saw Beats PH's YouTube title and I was like, there's no way, but it's true. So as you can see, Ludociel at launch here, he's in a seasonal banner. Like all the characters in the banner are seasonal, and when he first came out, you can see on my video here that I made when the patch notes came out, it says clearly the new character, Ludociel, will not be added to the permanent gacha lineup, meaning he was a seasonal character similar to Zeldris, you know? Zeldris has no business being a seasonal character. There's nothing about him that's seasonal. He just exists as a seasonal character, and that was what it was. But they actually now have changed that. And now in the patch notes, this is the current patch notes, it says Ludociel will be added to the permanent gacha lineup after the gacha period ends. The schedule to be added to the permanent gacha lineup will be announced at a later date. So they corrected this yesterday, actually, the 10th. So this was like after the patch had already come out. This is kind of bad. You know, a lot of people might have summoned on this character thinking, oh, he's exclusive. I think I should pull at least one copy right now. And now he's not. Don't know if they're going to do anything about this. Don't know if the Japanese player base is going to speak about it. When it comes to global, he's already going to release being told to the global players, hey, he's not exclusive. But to the Japanese and Korean player base, in the patch notes, it stated that he was going to be exclusive. He was not going to be in the permanent gacha lineup, which is, you know, this right here, this one in the SSR tickets. Very, very finicky line they crossed right there. I don't know if they're going to have to compensate or if they will, you know, if the Japanese players will be any upset about just making the character more available. But now you know. If you were planning on maybe summoning because he was exclusive, beware, he's not. Right? So, but there's one thing. The SSR ticket banner, they changed how it works. How it used to be is if a character is not exclusive, the moment their banner leaves, they go to the SSR tickets, right? With a lot of these characters, they have just not been, you know, honoring that. When it comes down to the Ragnarok characters, you will see they immediately come to the SR tickets. We already we already have Freya here. I pulled Freya like twice, I think. Or twice from the SR tickets. Right? Like, they immediately come here. But when it comes to the, like, normal pool characters, I guess, when it comes to SSR tickets, they don't go to the SSR tickets for months and months and months. Green Chandler is still not in SSR tickets, and he was not an exclusive character. He's a regular banner character. Still waiting. You remember how long Tarmiel and Green Sauriel took? So even if Ludociel is not an exclusive character, beware. He will take a long time for him to drop his star tickets. But if you don't mind that because he doesn't really look good right now, he might look good in the future. Right? He has Elizabeth Shield, which is good. His Pierce card is good for the Demonic Beast. His passive is mediocre. I don't know. But maybe something will come out and it will make him good. Who knows, right? With Grand Cross, you can never know what's going to happen in the future. The End came out. She was dog water. Tarmiel Link came out. Became best unit in the game. You know what I mean? Like, who knows, right? So, beware. But he will be in star tickets. So if you were feeling the pressure, don't feel it anymore. Or not, at least not as much. I would say Ludociel is a pretty bad unit. So, we already know what's coming up next. We know it's Megelda. It's been leaked by 7 Deadly Sins Leaks. He has now access, actually, as well, to her animations. And he made a quick little video here demonstrating them, which is really cool. I don't know if this is like her new outfit. It might be. I guess it is, because it's displaying right here. These are her new outfits. Wait, give me a second. How different does that look from her regular ones? I actually want to give it a look. We know how she looks like in game. But unfortunately, I'll spoil the rest of the video real quick. We don't know what her passive actually does, and we've been okay. This is how the normal outfit looks like. Okay, so it is a little bit different. I kind of like the normal outfit a little bit better, but you know, I am a twisted man. So yeah, you can see that he doesn't have the passive in game. He just has, you know, the picture and the animations, which he will demonstrate. This is a takeoff ultimate gauge card. This is the same card as Merlin. And the other card is a normal heal that becomes a cleanse. Give me a second. Yep, it is the same heal card as this. They might change it beforehand. Who knows? Like, again, this is like in game. He has that in his, like, I don't know, program. I don't know. He has that. Like, it's in the game, but that doesn't mean that they can't just change it. But the animations are concrete, right? So this animation is pretty cool. She just falls. Which is what happens like in the ultimate, right? I think level 3 will get a better look. But you know, the thing that's concerning, right, about this Miguel the character, everyone has been like, okay, what are they gonna do with her? Yeah, level 3 is really good. You can actually get a close-up of like her face as well. What are they going to do with her? Because obviously I'm going to show the rest in a second. Give me a little bit. The relic and the passive only work on Bird, right? The passive doesn't matter because it's going to be a new character, but the relic does. So my friend Addy kind of like suggested was they might make it so her passive is that her relic works anywhere. Either anywhere, or maybe only in demonic beasts, or maybe only in PvP, something like that. And I think even if, you know, that's all her passive does, so her passive would essentially be her relic, she would still be a great unit. When the hero uses a recovery skill, which she does have, you know, she has it, removes 1 debuff from allies, then applies an effect on the hero, which increases all stats by 8% for 5 turns, stacking up to 5 times. You know, she basically makes the passive useless. Of, you know, every time you get HP full, you get the thing. Like anytime you heal, you get the thing. So it might be that, or it might be also add something to it as well. When it came down to Tonar, right? Tonar had an ultimate that does not work on Demonic Beast because its weak point, generally speaking, you can't really debuff the harder phases of the Demonic Beasts. So what they did was, as part of her passive, where does it say? The ultimate deals an extra 200% in Skull and Haughty. So, you know, even though on her original character design, the ultimate would be completely useless for the activity she's made for, they made it so it doesn't matter because 200% is essentially weak point. It's 3 times damage. So, you know, might be something like that. Maybe it will be something will be like, okay, it only works on the new beast and also she becomes a goddess. Because they have to do that. Like, if they don't make her a goddess as well, if they don't make, like, the passive consider her as a goddess, she will be immediately garbage. Like, the team that's being constructed for the Demonic Beast is, like, a full goddess team, right? But it could be. So, there's that. A lot of people were very, you know, already brushing out this Megalda because, you know, the relic only works in Bird, but there's nothing stopping them from just making a passive that says, you know, the relic works anywhere. They can do that. There's nothing stopping them. The heal is cool. There's like no like special effect audio. It's just the voice, and the ultimate is the same, but the cut-in is different. I don't know. I think this Megalda will be a 242 banner considering Tonar, and then, of course, right after. Oh, this doesn't fall in the ultimate. I guess it just follows the story. Right after this banner, I imagine it's going to be a collab. It lines up perfectly with what happened last year. Not exactly on the same time span. It was a different month, but was it? Yeah, it was a different month because last year at this time it was Slime, and Slime didn't happen like this. I think after Megalde will be. So my advice, if you want to follow it, if you care to follow it, would be Megalde will probably be a must summon. Maybe. Probably. Sort of like Tonar. But she will be in SR tickets. If you have been carrying a bunch of SR tickets, could be worth skipping. Now, if you wasted all your SR tickets pulling for Freya, I don't blame you. I did the same. I have like no R coins anymore. But my humble recommendation would be Ludo Xiao should be away from. He's not a good PvP character. He is a good like character for the snake if you're already a whale that can beat floor 3, which Lamau. And that's about it. If the collab doesn't happen right after, then it's probably going to be a festival. So probably going to be a banner more worth your time than Ludo Xiao. Anyways, thank you for watching, and that's it for news.